Hi, we'll move on to the next system, risk management system, especially a component of avoiding the credit risk as well as interest risks happening in particular stock market. A sound risk management system, it's an integral part as well as it should be a combination of efficient clearing and a settlement system. The very idea of risk can be reduced or risk can be coming from these two area. How to settlement is made, how to the securities are clear from one account to the another account. uh, this system must ensure that the trading member obligations are related with their net worth. So one is already we have discussed in the previous slide, credit risk, and next one to be in a settlement system. To make it the system is more effective. So the risk management system is a system generated and created by SEBI to avoid a credit risk as well as there the settle clearing and the settlement risk in the particular stock exchange or the trading. So to make it the effective, the risk management system is having its own objective as well as in the concepts. uh, there should be the clear balance available in the client's ledger account in the broker's book. The clients are required to provide margin upfront before putting in trade request with the brokers. The aggregate exposure of the client's obligation should commensurate with the capital and net worth of the broker. Ideally, the client must square off all the exit or extra position that have been created on an intraday basis before 3 p.m. These are all the technically explained risk management system. The clients must settle the debits if any arising out of mark-to-mark requirements. For position taken in the future and option agreement or segment, the same should be squared off before the expiry day. So altogether, what is the condition or the expectation from this risk management system is to be or introduced mean there should be the enough balance. That means account should be have the enough balance by means of finance. And second one is there that every margin has to be paid by client with the broker. It will be improvised based on their the time to time. The aggregate exposure should be along with here the net worth of the particular broker, and every intraday activities has to be come to close by 3 p.m. Before that he has to clear the things based on the market to market, mark to market. Any increased margin mean that margin has to be settled next business day before on the starting of. And if it is a F&O segment mean it should be having there the before the expiry day. So these are the conditions levied by risk management system with the broker before to execute there the order. And moreover, the other additional practices made the system more stronger and stronger. That one is internal client account control. What is internal client account control? That means how the accounts of the clients is to be maintained by the broker. That is mean it's a very clear because accounts are maintained by broker for their own client. They will be responsible for giving the reports to the Securities Exchange Board of India as well as the particular stock exchange as per the SEBI's Act. Okay, so how the client internal client account control is maintained? The stockbroker shall segregate client funds from their own funds. Number one, and the stockbroker shall keep the client's money in separate bank account designated as a client account and their own money in separated bank account. There are only certain circumstances the stockbroker shall transfer funds from own account to the client's account, and if it is required in vice versa. And all the payments mailed to or received from client should be made only in their the ETF electronic fund transfer or through the draft or maybe a direct credit. So no cash has to be received from clients with broker. And the payout of funds, if payout of funds or securities which should be cleared within the stipulated period of time, trading plus 2 days. No bending has to be maintained by a broker. The stockbroker is also required to maintain the records of dividend received on account of clients, and it will be transferred to the particular account with the client. If it is any balancings lying in the client's bank account, if it contains a portion representing brokerage, stockbroker may, with the permission of the client, it can be transfer the things. The stockbrokers are mandatorily required to maintain a separate beneficiary accounts for clients' securities and own securities, because when the possession of securities in the hands of a broker, there will be a possibility of mishandling or using for some other purpose. The stockbroker may deliver securities into such accounts only towards a pay-in on margin or security deposits. So this everything is in the an idea of what it means to protect the interest of the investor by means of default made by or committed by broker. The second one is value at risk. This value at is popularly called VAR margin. This is 100% technical. It is calculated on the basis of the statistical formula and based on the past experience. கடந்த காலங்களில் இந்த மாதிரி வந்து ஆர்டர்லாம் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகும்போது எத்தனை முறை டிஃபால்ட் ஆகுது, எவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் டிஃபால்ட் ஆகுது, அதை கவர் பண்ணணும்னா எவ்வளோ அமௌண்ட் இப்போ நம்ம மார்ஜினாக வாங்கணும், இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி they will be having the formula. That formula it will be taken the 99% confident level, which mean 99% வராது அப்படின்னு நினைச்சுக்கிட்டு நம்ம ஒன்று எடுத்தோம்னா நம்ம எவ்வளவு மார்ஜின் வாங்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது. ஸோ த பாயிண்ட் இஸ் டு பி ஹியர் when the things are not happening as per the commitment made it in the agreement, then the money which is already collected by means of margin will be settled to the seller by means of what we call the compensation for not honoring the particular contract. So this is the most important what we call the additional validation of the risk management system. That means 99% confidence level based on that VAR. How it is going to be executed? The entire securities are classified into the what we call the three levels, that is group 1, group 2 and group 3. In group 1, 80% of the trading days. So what is the trade more than ஒரு நாளையில எந்த ஷேர்ல வந்து அதிகமா ட்ரேட் ஆகுது அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு கால்குலேஷன் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு that will be charging less than the 1% of charge. The second group, it started with the traded on the 80% of the trading days in the previous 6 months. கடந்த 6 மாதங்கள்ல எந்த ஷேர் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா வந்து அதிகமா ஷேர் இது ட்ரேட் ஆயிருக்குது, அதை பேஸ் பண்ணிட்டு they will be charging certain one. And group 3, it will not be taking care any other thing. So this it is technically speaking, it is under a statistical formula used to find out the risk possibilities in the future of the trade, either in the intraday or intraday or maybe F&O section or whatever it is. This based on the past experiences. The risk factor it will taken for the 99% confidence level. So it will make our to protect the investor by means of defaulting the credit risk. So in this slide, we had discussed on what is meant by risk management system and what is the objective of risk management system and how the concepts was introduced and what is meant by internal client account control and value at risk and margin.